Alright, I'm a single bachelor guy. I don't like to do grocery shopping. Generally, whatever's in the refrigerator, whatever's in the cabinets tends to be what I make for dinner. So tonight what we found was some chicken. We found a half a cut onion, which apparently is left over from a pizza that I had made this weekend. We got some spicy seasoning salt, a little bit of soy sauce, Italian seasoning, Italian dressing, some ground cumin, some lemon, paprika, and I think between these ingredients we're going to come up with some type of man-made dinner tonight. And when I say man-made, I mean absolutely made by a male, as opposed to something cooked by a lady or by a professional chef, but rather just something made by your general, average, everyday, single, white male. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First we're going to chop up the onion, then we're going to cut up the chicken, then we're going to throw it all together in a pot, and we're going to see just what happens tonight. Could be good, maybe it'll suck. I guess we'll see. Don't like my onions cut up too small. I like my onions in relatively big pieces. That one's kind of big, but you know, they're kind of like that. That's how I like my onions cut up. I don't like them too small, so they have to be kind of on the big side. I like something to bite into, and I don't like them overcooked. We like them a little bit crisp still, with a little bit of a bite left in it. Without that bite, onions to me just aren't as appealing. They turn into just slop. So anyway, we got our onions chopped up. We're gonna throw those in the pot in a minute after I finish crying, because that's what we're doing. So we're gonna put this on the stove, get it out of the way. All right, next up, we've got this pile of chicken here, which we're gonna put on this plate, which I think is a stupid idea, but we're gonna do it. Sloppy chicken. Anybody want to suck a sloppy chicken? Check it out. It's a horror movie for ducks. Another thing I don't like doing is I don't like throwing garbage like food waste, specifically meat food waste, into the garbage can, because when you throw it in the garbage can, it just stinks. Generally by the next morning, it's just the whole house will just reek. And it's especially evident for chicken. It's terrible, and any type of seafood, it'll start smelling in about an hour or two. So you generally want to put that outside right away. Okay, since I'm hungry now, I threw some Italian dressing directly into the pot as soon as the pot got hot, and I flipped the chicken right into it. And I didn't wait, I didn't marinate it, I don't have time for that. I'm just hungry, I'm a male, I want to eat food, and I want to have meat, and I want to have it right now! So I threw the Italian dressing in there with the chicken, and that's what we're looking at. Give it just a minute here. We'll throw a little more crap on top of it. I don't know, we'll just throw a little bit more of this on here. I guess that's okay. But what the heck, you know, we could just go ahead and take our onions and we'll just dump them right on top of that. I don't know, I'm eating it. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. I've got some soy sauce here. I can't get this stupid lid unscrewed from. Stupid thing. There we go. And then we're going to take some of that and we're just going to dump it on top. I don't know how much. That looks good. And then we're going to take some spicy seasoning. Some stuff from McCormick stuff. And we'll just sprinkle a bunch of that on there. I like stuff a little spicy, so we're just going to go with it and see what it turns into. Alright, what else we got here? We got some ground cumin. Cumin's always good. I like cumin, even though it smells like armpits. It's really good stuff, so we'll throw a little bit of that on there. There we go, we got an armpit steak. And then just to make it taste a little bit more Mediterranean, we're going to throw some Italian seasoning on top of that. There we go. Check that out. And then we're going to give this a good old stir up. It needs to be mixed. Come here, one more time. One more time. Ooh, it's a horror movie for ducks. What do you think of that, huh? Yeah, you'll eat it when it's done. So we're going to throw an extra special ingredient into it right now. Let's see if we can find something. An extra special ingredient is going to go into this. and it doubles as a marinade. Check that out. Yeah, put that right in there. All right, check it out. Foaming up. We got a little bit of beer mix going on here. This is a Canadian chicken dish, even though I thought I was somebody else. Check that out. That is looking delicious. Wow. Onions are not overcooked. Oh, smells so good. Some more seasoning in there. Give it a little shot of lemon juice just because. And while we're at it, we're gonna have a sip of the marinade. Hey.
I know you wanna do it.
Hey everybody, how about some crab dinner? First bring your water to a simmer, then take your crab dinner and pour it right on into the pot. Cook 10 to 12 minutes or to desired tenderness, stirring occasionally. Drain, do not rinse. Stir your crab dinner occasionally. Whoa!
Oh, yeah! There's a little bit of Canadian goodness for you. That Labatt beer was delicious.
Oh look, our crab dinner's almost ready. You don't say. Yeah, I say. What do you say? Oh look. Oh. Wow. Looks like the poop of a slug. Slug poop. Yeah. Yummy. Whoa.
I think I should have saved some of the onions for in here too. I think onions would have been really, really good in this. This is not something that I've ever cooked for myself, to be quite honest with you. Usually if it was cooked, it was either by a roommate or by an ex-girlfriend or something like that. But I've never cooked this stuff, but I think I did okay because I cook it in a flat pan, kind of like I cook rice. I let the water boil itself off. You don't have to strain it. By the time the noodles got nice and soft, and it always works out perfectly for me. Maybe some people burn them, but you do make a little bit of a mess because it's low-sided. But it comes out really good, and I'm quite pleased with it. But anyway, we're ready to take our craft dinner right off the stove. Well, I've sampled a little bit of all of it, and I think it came out pretty good. It's delicious. It's chicken and onions and all kinds of weird stuff, as you saw, and of course a little bit of craft dinner, which over here in America is called Kraft Deluxe Macaroni and Cheese Dinner. Used to just be called Kraft Cheese and Macaroni. Used to be marketed for kids, but yep, Kraft Deluxe Macaroni and Cheese Dinner. Check that out. With 4 cheese sauce, made with real Kraft cheese. Wow!